Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to apply the monogram name and date decals to your glasses. You're going to need your glass and the decals. I use a squeegee. You don't have to buy one of these if you don't want to. If you would like to buy one, you can usually find them in the vinyl section of the craft store where like the crickets and the silhouettes, those kinds of things are. I like to use a rolled up t-shirt. You could use a towel if you wanted. This is just going to help stabilize the glass when we're ready to apply our decals. You're going to need some rubbing alcohol and either some cotton balls or paper towels, just something to apply the rubbing alcohol to your glass. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just apply a little bit of the rubbing alcohol to our glass. This is just going to get off any fingerprints or dust and dirt. Make sure we have a really nice clean surface for your decal to adhere to. I always send these to you pre-rubbed and ready to apply. But it's always a good idea just to go over it one more time with your credit card or your ruler, whatever you have, just to make sure that your vinyl is really stuck to the transfer tape well. Because vinyl only comes in single colors, whenever you're putting more than one color on, you will have to apply them separately. Unfortunately, that's just the way vinyl is. So with this style, we're going to start with the monogram first. I decided to use gold because I have a lot of people ask me what the gold looks like once it's on a glass, so I thought I would go ahead and just do my sample with the gold so people can see it. I like to use the rolled up portion under the stem of my glass. It just helps it stabilize a little bit. The back side of the paper's got the grid on it. That's the part we're going to remove. This top side where the tape is, that's what we want the decal to stick to. So we're going to slowly peel the paper off. We want to go kind of slow because we want to make sure everything is sticking to the vinyl. Sorry, not the vinyl, to the transfer tape. All right, so we've got that off. So we're going to flip it over. This is sticky, and this is what we're going to stick to our glass. You're going to kind of line it up where you want it, and you always want to start in the center and work your way out to the sides. And this is just going to help you make sure you don't have bubbles, wrinkles, that kind of thing, because you don't want that on your final project. Do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of work your way out carefully. Anytime you're working on a curved surface, it's just going to be a little trickier. Oops. All right, so we're gonna take our squeegee or credit card or your ruler, and then you're going to just rub it down one more time really well. Make sure you've got it really on there well. And now we're going to carefully take our transfer tape off. You want to do this part kind of slowly because you don't want anything to lift with your tape. You want it all stuck on your glass. As you lift, just make sure everything is stuck. Now you can see here, got a little bit of a wrinkle. So you can just take your credit card, and most of the time you can just rub those right out. You might just still see a teeny tiny bit, but it shouldn't be very noticeable. Okay, so now that that's on, we're going to go ahead and put on our name and our date. You're going to do the same thing as before. You're going to carefully take the grid paper off. Make sure that everything is sticking to your tape. And you're going to line it up where you want it. And again, you want to start in the center. Work your way out to the sides. If you get a wrinkle in your tape, it's no problem, no big deal. You just want to try to avoid wrinkles over the letters. And we're going to rub that down. And then the same thing we did with the first one, we're just going to carefully peel back our transfer tape, make sure it's all sticking to the glass. All right. There it is, our finished glass. So for a Dollar Tree glass and the price of a decal, you have a really inexpensive, fun way to celebrate your wedding day with your bridal party.